Okay, I noticed that although some friends are not arrived, but today's webinar will be start soon. So now can you hear my voice? Does anybody can hear my voice? Okay, I noticed that some friends can already hear my voice. So today's webinar will begin. So first of all, welcome everybody to join today's webinar. And I found some new friends here, so please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Roy, Public Address Product Engineer. And today, I'd like to share with you public address solution with you, especially for convenience store and how the solution help your customer to enhance management efficiency and search for suitable project. There is mine and our sales team email. And if you have any question after the webinar, please feel free to ask me. So today's webinar will be divided into four parts. First of all, sorry, please wait for a moment. Okay, I noticed that some friends say that they can't see my screen. Now, does anyone can see my screen? Yeah, if you can hear my screen, Emily or Celia, can you input one or other number into it? Okay, so let's continue. So today's webinar will be divided into four parts. First of all, I'd like to share with you market trend, and the second part is solution introduction. In this part, I will mainly introduce function and advantage of the solution. In part 3, I will introduce how to install it. At last, if you have any question during the webinar, please feel free to ask me in the chat box. So before our team starts to prepare commercial audio solution, I tied up the development trend of convenience store market. As you see, the market is big enough, which has about $2.2 trillion in 2022, and its growth rate is about 5.6% from 2022 to 2028. So the market is big enough, and here is a global trend. Next, I researched the market of Middle East region. So I take food service market as an example to research opportunity of Middle East region. The result is excited. Just for snack bar market, it size about $289 million in 2024, and its growth rate is also very high, which is about 5.9%. As you see from the picture, most of the market share comes from convenience store and the supermarket. So if we want to earn money from commercial project, we need to know our value for the market, right? And here is my discovery. And as we know, master of a store always want to earn more money, but for clerks of convenience store, their work is always very busy. So it creates a challenge for manager of the store. So first, convenience store usually are unskilled people, and they are not very stable, so it may cause high labor turnover. Secondly, manager will find staff training is necessary, but it will cost time and money. Also, because of limited space, smaller audio equipment is more friendly to use. So here's my conclusion. An ideal audio system needs to be easy to operate and require small spaces. And for the manager, they are usually the buyer, and we need to attract them, right? So easy operation can help managers spend less time for staff training, and the audio device need to be smaller so that it is easy to install it. So that is the reason why we designed the solution. Our solution mainly based on paging gateway, and I prefer to call it PA mini amplifier. Anyway, it works like a small public address amplifier. The solution will be divided into three parts. Part 1, I'm going to share with you functions and features of PS3. Part 2 is designed for chain store project, which need our devices and the cloud service. Part 3 is designed for independent store project, and this kind of project just need our devices. So for the mini public address amplifier PS3, the most important feature and functions is to drive analog speakers. So the mini PA public address amplifier can drive one or two analog speakers at the same time. The feature will let installation and preparation become easier. For example, when project which hasn't installed any equipment, you can start from zero. Choose the speakers you want or customer needs. And for those projects which has already installed analog speakers, customers may ask you, I want the speaker become a SIP speaker. Then you can use PS3 to connect with it and let it become a SIP speaker. Also, PS3 has audio line output interface. It can connect with analog amplifier. For example, for a middle large size restaurant project, customer need far more than two speakers. So you can let PS3 drive an analog amplifier and let the amplifier to drive more speakers. So this connection way is more suitable for small project. That is, use PS3 to connect with one or two speakers, and use PS3 to connect with analog amplifier is more suitable for middle large project like restaurant. So when we solve the function of music playing, next we need to install it. So here you can see the size of PS3. Its length, weight, and height are about 125 and 84 and 31 millimeters. It is even smaller than a piece of A4 paper. So for the manager of a store, he can easily find a place to install it, such as on the table or on the wall. Also, compare with one-use-sized amplifier, which is very commonly used in amplifier market. PS3 is far more lighter. Its weight is just about 250 grams. And as we know, in the amplifier market, for one-use-sized amplifier, even weight less than 1 kilometer product are hard to find. So you may find that PS3 can not only drive speakers and amplifier, but also save installation space and easy to install. Next, maybe your customer may say that I need a store play the music from computer or from UDISC or others. So I'm going to share with you how to connect audio source devices into PS3. As you see, it has line-in USB TF card interface. All of them can connect with audio source devices. First of all, it can connect with computer or mobile devices through line-in port. And with 3.5 millimeters audio line, it can be connected with this kind of devices. And sometimes manager may need the shop assistant to play music from UDISC. So a shop assistant can insert their UDISC into PS3 through USB interface. And TF card is similar. Also, when shop assistant need to adjust the volume of the store, he can easily control it with a volume button. Its operation just need to click, and for anyone, they can quickly learn how to use. Also, we find many amplifier volume use knob design, but it will cause miscontact. And this kind of bottom design can avoid this kind of problem. So this design can help manager to save training time to shop assistant. And for shop assistant, they can also quickly to learn how to play and control music. By the way, PS3 has a feature that other devices don't have. The PS3 can connect with an emergency button. It can be configured as when someone robs the store, assistant can click the button to ask for help. The feature is manager of the center can listen and see what happened in the store, but the store will not play sound of his, so that it can avoid a situation. For example, gangster is emotionally impulsive. So, and if you don't want this kind of functions, it can be configured as just make a call. And now we collect those feathers, which is helpful for commercial project. Next, we can provide a solution with your customers. And let's begin. So we design a solution for chain stores. First of all, the solution based on cloud server. Customer can install IP console in management center and install PS3 for each store. And based on this diagram, manager can set broadcast tasks in cloud server. And for each store, shop assistant don't need to do anything. They just need to control its volume. And when the center need to manage each store, the console is a good choice. It has a large screen and 116 disks. Manager can use it to monitor or make a call or page to each store through the phone. So you may find staff training can be very easy for manager through the solution. And I need to say that detailed configuration information about cloud platform comes from third-party partner. And the next solution is for independent store. So first of all, for some small stores, one PS3 is okay. Don't need for server. And operation is also easy. Assistant just need to insert UDISK into it or connect it with computer or mobile devices. Installation is also convenient because the size of PS3 is very small, and the customer can put it under the table or on the wall. Also, volume control can be very easy. If need, shop assistant can use a button to control the volume of the store. And the next solution is for medium or large sized supermarket. As a customer can use our IP console. So it has a broadcasting system, is a built-in software, contains rich functions. Some friends may already know it, and in fact, the software is updating recently. It will realize automatic configuration so that it can help you to save configure and installation cost. Also, for this kind of solution, you don't need for server. IP console can combine with PS3 and let it drive analog speaker or amplifier. So connection can be flexible. For example, if the market is divided into several zones, and for each zones, you can use PS3 to connect with the amplifier and let it become a zone. Or maybe customer just needs server speakers to play music in a small area. This time, you can use our PS3. And sometimes maybe installer don't know how to install PS3 and analog amplifier. This time, our IP ceiling speaker is good for choice. It's all-in-one speaker. Just plug the network cable into it, and it can play song. So thanks for the large screen, the software can be operated visually. Next, I'm going to share with you its functions. So the most common used function for a convenience store or other commercial project always be schedule plan. Customer can set tasks based on their needs. It can be used to play notification, background music, and sales promotion. Many kinds of application. And also, assistant can play music or page into one or two zones or specific terminal in real time. And sometimes when meet emergency, such as fire alarm, and the staff can quickly broadcast notification or page to everyone through a preset button. Sometimes maybe customer needs is very simple, just need to page some specific area. This time, desk key is very useful. It just needs the shop assistant to click the button and he can page. And for example, if customer don't want to play his voice, but he don't want to page each time, he can record his voice into the console and set schedule plan to play. And besides broadcast functions, the console also support intercom and monitor functions. You can see customer can make a call through dial plate. Also, they can check whether someone store product through monitor. So IP console is all-in-one solution. You don't need for server, and it has rich functions. Customer can easily control it, and it's visually. Also, you can choose flexible connection way of PS3, and you can also choose IP speaker. So through the console, customer can easily realize the broadcast needs for supermarket project. And here is a conclusion. So for different commercial audio project, this page tied up my conclusion. So for chain store, you can prepare for PS3 and our IP console and use them to register in the cloud server. And the broadcasting of each store can be controlled remotely. Also, manager can quickly manage each store through the IP console, such as monitor or page to each store or other functions. Also, shop assistant just need to control its volume through PS3, so staff training can be easier. And if your customer need ask for help, an emergency button can be connected with PS3. So for small independent stores, customer just need one PS3 is okay. It can work independently and use it to drive speakers or amplifier. So first of all, you don't need for server. Secondly, and the PS3 can connect with other source devices like computer, mobile, or U-disk. And also, shop assistant can easily control music volume so that staff training can be easier for manager. And for medium and large supermarket, PS3, you can use PS3 combined with IP console. Also, that is a solution, no need for server. The broadcast controlled can be controlled by the built-in broadcasting software of IP console. And also, like I said just before, it contains rich functions and also can be controlled visually. And because PS3 can drive analog speaker or amplifier, so connection way can be more flexible. And also, if you want installation become easier, you can also choose our IP speaker. It's all-in-one SIP speaker. So here is a conclusion. And the next part is configuration guidance. So for the small store, you will mainly need to prepare PS3 and the analog speaker. Generally, you need to prepare PS3 analog speakers which without transformer. And you need to prepare a PoE switch. It will provide power and network to PS3. Also, for Connecting all of them, you need to prepare audio cable and network cable. And the next is preparation for medium or large sized supermarket. Also, you can prepare a PS3 package. It contains PS3 analog speakers, which without transformer or analog amplifier, and audio cable, network cable. And also, you need to prepare PoE switch, which provide power and network to IP console, paging gateway, and IP speaker. Also, you need to prepare our IP console. So if you don't want to prepare analog speakers or necessary, you want to save installation and configuration time and human cost, you can use IP speaker. And I need to note that a new firmware of the IP console will be prepared next week. So if you are interested with it, please feel free to contact us. We will support you. And for the firmware prepared next week, it can support automatic configuration. So it will many save configuration time. So if you want to connect our IP SIP devices just with PoE switch and network cable, but for some customers, they don't know how to use PS3 and analog speakers. So here is a diagram of PS3 and speakers. So as you see, PS3 can connect with one or two speakers. If you just need to connect one speakers, just connect the speakers with speaker port, it's okay. You can refer to the yellow frame of the page, of this page. And sometimes maybe your customer want to connect two, so it can be so two speakers can be driven by PS3. Connection way is in parallel. And also, you need to make sure the speaker is without transformer. And we recommend our customer to use 4 or 8 ohm and 15 audio power speakers. And also, I need to notice that don't connect PS3 with analog speakers which has transformer, because it can drive transformer. And here is a configuration of the web of PS3. So if you want to prepare just with one PS3 to drive two speakers for small stores, it will be helpful. So first of all, when you get the IP address of PS3, you can go to the web and click System, Upgrade, Ring Upgrade, and you can select. And when you click the select, it will help you to select music files from your computer, and make sure your audio file is MP3 or WAV file. And when you're upgrading that, it will show on the list. Next, if you want timed plan for a small store, you can use the time plan functions. You can click intercom, time plan, and choose the type as timed play audio. And you can choose the music you want in audio setting. And then you can choose a play mode, type, and repetition period. So after you configure it, the task will be showed on the list. So that is all I want to share with you about its configuration. And if you want to use the IP console, please feel free to contact us. And the last part is Q&A. Before we start, here has some information for you. So first of all, after the webinar, the video will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. And please click to follow us so that you can receive our latest social media information. And here is our WhatsApp channel. Our new product and solution will be updated in this channel. So if you're interested in our product and solution, welcome click to follow us. Our team will update social media information in this channel, like our company news, updating, and the regional webinar or information about product. And so that is all I want to share with you today. And thanks for all of you to watch today's webinar. So if you have any questions about the product and the solution, please feel free to ask me through the chat box. So let's start. Also, can we have this slide? Yes, and I have already to uploaded it through the software. I can't write to chat, and you can use a question this kind of functions to ask your question. So does anybody has question? If you have any question about the solution, please feel free to ask me. And just now, I uploading the web link into the chat box of our WhatsApp channel. So if you are interested in our WhatsApp channel, you can click it and uh, follow us. So for the friends manuals, you ask, can we have these slides? We have already uploaded the file into the software. Can you see that? And maybe today the software has some problems. I found that some friends can't. Oh, I saw that. Okay, maybe the chat box has some questions, some problems. So if you are interested in or have some problems about the solution, please feel free to ask me in the question box. Okay, I noticed that maybe no one has questions about the solution. And uh, if if you have questions about the solution after the webinar, and please feel free to contact us. So thanks, thanks all of you to watch today's webinar, and this webinar will be end. Thank you.